Duke, you're walking on all the mushrooms, dang it. Stay with us. Stay with us, boy. Buckeye. Blue glass, is that broke?
Yep.
Oh.
Make it into a birdhouse.
Oh, that's sweet. Perfect hole. Careful. That's tetanus. Right there, look at that fence.
I know.
Too bad we couldn't reuse that.
There's a huge jar over there. What's that?
What'd you find? MRDs. So morel mushrooms have been reported in every county in Ohio. It doesn't mean they're up everywhere. It doesn't mean you're gonna... Bunch of glass, boy. You gotta be careful. What are you doing, boy? Stick around here. Don't go too far. Hate walking around this early because afraid I'm gonna push them right back down in the ground. Try to walk real soft. I feel like every step I'm taking, I'm just pushing them right back down in the ground. I don't want to do that. Come on up, little mushrooms. Come on up, little mushrooms. Apples. Yellow apple on. Blue glass. Vicks Vapor Rub. So that was probably Vicks Vapor Rub. Being that it's pretty early in the season, I would say that these are going to be somewhere where there's a lot of sunlight getting in. So, we got helmet out of woods like this. I wish I could do it louder. They're like this little, you'll see all this grass and you'll see one be flowing. Where would I be? If they're up right now, they could be. It froze last night. They could be up and there's kind of frostbitten. I found them that way before. It is still a little early, so I don't know that we'll find any. Ours, at least in this woods and a few others that we look, they do come up a little later. So then where we find them, like on railroad tracks and out in the open, because it's fairly wet and shaded. Most everything around here is shaded. Pretty good. Take my glasses off. You just gotta. That's how you find them. You gotta get out there and look. You can see what I can see, I don't know. Can't tell, but when you don't find any, everything starts looking like a morel. Like all the little dots in this thing. Big old morel. Okay, right over here is where I found my very first morel mushroom ever. We came in the woods right over there where it jogs. Comes in right there and jogs out. We came in. We looked around these trees. Myself and Tammy's dad and I. He took me out. Was trying to show me how to morel hunt. We came right in here. And when I got to this dead stump, this is still a stump, and there was another one there, and there was another one over here, right there. And then there was a lot of trees in here. None of this stuff was down. This is all open. And there's another big stump there. But right here by this stump, and I got pictures. I'll see if I can find them. Because this was 20 years ago, maybe 20 some years ago. We found three mushrooms right here, and they were every bit of 13 plus inches and about this big around. I never found a morel mushroom that anywhere near that size since then, but 3 of them that size here. And then over when we were leaving, we went by that tree, and over by that elm tree over there we found a few more, and then we went back, and I've been morel hunting ever since, but I've never found any that size. They were gigantic, as big as my arm. And I've never found them there since either, the same spot. I have found them in the same spot other places, but I've never found them there since I found those. And look at that. Bam! False morel though, but edible. That's what we're looking for. This is a false morel. We don't want these. But good sign, Tammy. Look. That's a good sign. This false morel is edible, but there are some that are not. And you gotta be real careful, because they'll get you. But I'll show you what a real morel looks like if we find one. This is a false morel. But I'm not sure exactly what kind, or at least the name. But hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, I'm gonna leave that here. Let it spore up. We found a lot of false morels right in here, this area last year, but we also found some. Actually, we didn't last year. Find anything back here? I'm hoping this year. But I always look back there where I found them the first year, and I've never been able to find them there again. I found them all the way down at that far end of this woods, and I found them along the edge of this woods. I found a big tree, and we found almost 50 one year, and I found them up along this far edge over here. But it's usually never the same every year, so you just got to kind of walk around and look. And every woods is different, so you got to learn them, and every year changes too. But like I said, 20 years, and there's even years I'll only find 1 or 2 mushrooms out of this woods, and then there'll be some years, like I said, we found 50. So it's different every year though, and the time of year is different every year too, so you got to get out and look, and that's kind of hard sometimes, you know, finding time to walk around for an hour or two in the middle of a few different woods, because that's really what it takes, and that's probably why they're so expensive. But I do know guys that find quite a bit of them, because they must have a lot of time. Or they just get lucky. I don't know. Maybe they just know better spots than I do. Or all of the above. But you want to look for dead elm like this, where the bark's just starting to come off. See how the bark just flakes off? And when this starts falling to the ground like that, that's a good spot for morel mushrooms. Good chance you'll find morel mushrooms. So you can make a safety whistle out of this. It's kind of hard. Some are better than others. The acorn tops.